and welcome to Getting Saucy with Amy. I am a dynamic wellness coach for health conscious peeps, and I'm here to show you how to make some dressings from scratch. I love helping people learn how to cook, how to have passion in the kitchen and find their joy, and these are some dressings that I use all the time because knowing what's in your food is very important, even down to the simplest dressings. I make my own mayonnaise, which is very simple, and you can find a video from that at a different time. And then I'm going to use some spices. This is a Green Goddess mix from Penzeys Spices. They're one of my favorite spice companies. And we're gonna get started with this one because it needs to sit for a few minutes. You do 1 tablespoon of their spice mix and 2 tablespoons of water and let that sit for 5 minutes. So we'll start this one. 1, 2, and I really like to use this one it's kind of an upgrade to ranch. And I know there's some diehard ranch people out there, but you might find that this is a lot even yummier, but we'll do a ranch one later as well. So that's gonna set for a minute. Next, I have a curry mix that I use, again, Penzeys Spices. I use a hot curry, a sweet curry, and a spice called tandoori. And I mix those together in my own balance of stuff. And it's more on the sweet side, so I do 2 tablespoons, or 2 parts sweet, 1 part hot, 1 part tandoori. So if you're making a large batch, I'll do a 1/4 cup of hot, a 1/4 cup of tandoori, and 1/2 cup of the sweet. So if you want it a little spicier, you add and you go 1 to 1. So you'll have a 1/4 cup of each thing instead. So that's there. We'll dry this out. For 1 cup of mayonnaise, which is what we're going to be working with, I do 1 tablespoon. I really try to keep things simple with the 1 to 1 stuff. So we're going to throw that there, and we're going to get out our mayonnaise. This is 2 cups. I just made it this morning, so it's a little bit soft. Look at it. Oh, there's my liquid gold. This, later on this month, we're going to be making into a turkey curry salad that is to die for. So I also use this when I'm making coconut curry. You just saute the spices a little bit in some avocado oil, and then you can add your coconut milk, and that makes it super yummy. And this balance is just nice. I've tried different mixes from other places, and it's not always worked as well. We have the yard man in the background. Sorry, guys. You know, you can't time these things very well always, but all right, so there is that, and I'm gonna grab a little jar. I like to store the things in glass. The mayonnaise I just made today, it will last 4 to 6 weeks, maybe. And I say maybe because it's so good that it usually doesn't last that long. And this dressing again will last about 4 weeks, but I would use a whole cup of it on the recipe that I used to make the turkey curry, so it could be either way. So look at how pretty that is. Nice color. Voila. And so yummy. So there's our curry dressing. Next we're going to do our, he keeps coming back and forth. It's okay. We're real people in a real house, for real. And guess what, guys? This is my kitchen. I'm so excited to be here. This is our first video doing it in my own kitchen, and normally I'm Amy in your kitchen because I'm in everybody else's kitchen, and this is my little piece of heaven space. So I'm lucky to be here. There, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of coconut sugar and a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. And I would tell you what kind I use, except that it's from Italy, because I really like this one, and I have people send it to me, and I haven't found one here that I liked yet, but I'm working on it, and when I do, I will definitely announce that. So you want the sugar to melt into the vinegar a little bit, just a little. And then again, we're going to use 1 cup of mayonnaise. Like I said, I'm keeping these things simple. So let's scrape this one out. Oh, and this goes on the slaw dressing. Did I say that before? This is amazing and so simple. You can also use apple cider vinegar, and you can also use monk fruit. The monk fruit, I think we found it makes it a little bit more savory. Is that the one we tried? Yeah, so always good though. All these different things, let's put that there. This one will be a little bit runnier. Good. Goes on your slaw dressing. Some people like to put it on the dressing and let them sit. And some people will just dress it right when they're doing it. But here we go. There is our slaw dressing. Yumminess. Voila. Number 2. Make sure you write on them which is which, or you stick your finger in it, taste it eventually. So we'll get this out of the way, and I think we are good to go with our herbs here. We just wanted to rehydrate them. That's the word. A little bit. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. And the recipe on this, it's on the bottle. If you were to get this from Penzies also, and we will also be posting it. But it calls for 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise or 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. So whatever you guys are interested in there works. And here's my spatula. I'm just gonna do about half. And then of course, with this, whether you're using mayonnaise or yogurt, depending on how spicy you like it. Play with it. Play in the kitchen. That's the whole point. Taste it. Stuff is yummy. And it's kind of fun to have all these different things in your fridge, because then, depending on your mood for meal prepping, you can have these done. And this one's nice and runny. See that? If you use your finger to scrape, you get to taste it. It's good. All right, we're gonna be making food. Summer's coming, salads are coming. Have these ready in your refrigerator, because you're gonna wanna cook with me and make them. And I love having you guys here, and I thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.